Have you ever wondered how cats apologize to humans? Most people think they don't, but the truth is, they do, just in ways that look nothing like what you'd expect. If you miss these moments, or worse, punish your pet during them, you might be rejecting the only way your cat knows how to say sorry. From the calculated emotional risk of a slow blink to the reconciliation offering of their favorite toy, these gestures are powerful signals of healing. Don't let a simple misunderstanding damage your bond. Let's dive into the secret language of feline apologies so you never miss a chance to reconnect with your cat. 1. The calculated vulnerability of the slow blink. Many people believe that cats are too aloof to apologize, but they actually communicate regret through subtle, nonverbal signals that often go unnoticed by their owners. One of the most profound signals is the slow blink, which is often hidden in plain sight. When a cat senses tension, perhaps because you raised your voice or your body language shifted, their amygdala fires a stress response. While their natural instinct might be to flee or freeze, a cat choosing to apologize will instead stay, look at you, and deliberately shut their eyes. This is a calculated emotional risk because a predator is choosing to go blind in front of a perceived threat. A 2020 study from the University of Sussex confirmed that cats use slow blinking intentionally as a social signal to bridge the gap after a conflict. When you blink back, their stress levels drop. However, if you ignore this gesture, their brain registers it as a failed attempt at repair. Over time, if they never get a blink back, they may stop trying to apologize altogether. Understanding these tiny biological shifts can save your relationship with your pet. If you're starting to see your feline friend in a whole new light and want to keep learning about their secret world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us ensure more cat owners stop missing these vital moments of connection. By responding to a slow blink, you are literally changing your cat's body chemistry and affirming that your bond is still intact. 2. Chemical reconnection through headbutting. Another powerful way cats attempt to fix a broken bond is through a behavior called bunting, or headbutting you out of nowhere. You might be sitting on the couch, still feeling annoyed after a conflict, when your cat suddenly presses their head against your face or hand. While this is often seen as mere affection, when it happens right after a tense moment, its meaning changes completely. Cats have scent glands concentrated around their forehead, cheeks, and chin, and by headbutting you, they are depositing pheromones onto your skin. To a cat, scent is as vital as facial expressions are to humans. They can literally smell the shift in your hormones when you are stressed or angry, which makes them feel like the bond is dissolving. By bunting you, they are remarking you and overriding the tension with their own scent to restore the chemical signature that tells their brain, "This person is still mine." This is not a random act of sweetness. It is a primal and intentional refusal to let your relationship fall apart. They are choosing to proactively repair the emotional atmosphere of the home by physically merging their identity with yours again. Recognizing this effort allows you to see that your cat isn't just seeking attention. They are actively working to reassure both themselves and you that the pack is still united despite the recent disagreement. This physical insistence on connection shows that they value your shared history more than the temporary conflict that just occurred between you. 3. The sacrifice of the reconciliation offering. Have you ever found your cat's favorite toy sitting at your feet or on your lap right after you've scolded them? Most owners dismiss this as a request for play, but in the context of an apology, it is actually a reconciliation offering. Unlike dogs, cats do not fetch to please humans. But when they bring you an object, there is always a deep-seated reason. Behaviorists have observed that dropping a prized possession near an owner after a period of tension mirrors social dynamics seen in the wild where animals offer something of value to restore peace. Consider the cat's perspective. They are taking the one thing that brings them the most comfort, perhaps a toy they guard or sleep next to, and handing it over to you. This is a form of emotional sacrifice. They aren't asking you to throw the toy. They are hoping that the object which provides them safety will also bring you comfort and resolve the emotional disconnect between you. Ignoring this gesture or tossing the toy aside can be deeply discouraging for a cat because you might be throwing away the most valuable thing they own. It is perhaps the bravest apology they can make because it involves giving up a resource they value most to bridge the gap created by conflict. Next time you find a random toy by your feet after a rough moment, acknowledge the gesture, as it is your cat's way of saying they value you more than their favorite possession and want to make things right. 4. Physiological healing through mutual grooming. When a cat starts licking your hands or face, specifically after a tense moment, they are engaging in allogrooming, a highly selective social behavior used to maintain relationships and reduce group tension. In cat colonies, grooming isn't about hygiene. It is a vital tool for social bonding. What is truly fascinating is the physiological impact of this behavior. Researchers have observed that when cats groom to resolve tension, it actually lowers the heart rate of both the cat and the individual being groomed. By licking your hand after a conflict, your cat is not just being quirky. They are using a physical mechanism to self-regulate and calm their own body down while simultaneously trying to calm yours. It is a dual-purpose apology that is both emotional and biological. They are attempting to repair the bond through a tactile ritual that signals safety and belonging. Because cats only perform this behavior with individuals they have a strong social bond with, it serves as a powerful reminder that you are still part of their inner circle. Understanding that this is a physiological effort to fix the relationship can change how you perceive those scratchy tongue licks. Instead of seeing it as a random habit, recognize it as a deliberate act of care designed to restore the peace and lower the collective stress levels in your home. This biological olive branch is a sign that they are invested in your mutual well-being and are using the most intimate tool they have to ensure the friendship survives. 5. Silent presence and the language of surrender. The final apology involves the act of rolling over to expose their belly, which is an act of absolute surrender. In the wild, a cat's stomach houses their most vital organs. By exposing it after being scolded, they are making themselves vulnerable to de-escalate a threat, saying, "I trust you. Please don't be upset with me." Rubbing the belly in this moment often results in a bite because it violates the very trust they just offered. Furthermore, cats use proximity maintenance, following you silently from room to room after a conflict. They aren't being clingy. They are choosing to stay close during emotional discomfort, waiting until things feel right again. This behavior is almost human, mirroring how we might sit in the same room with a loved one after a fight without speaking. Recognizing these silent efforts to stay near you is the key to a deeper bond. If this insight helped you understand your cat's complex emotions, please give us a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the silent language of your pets. By simply staying calm and offering a slow blink back, you accept their apology and confirm that they are safe. Your cat's choice to remain by your side in silence, when they could easily walk away, is the ultimate testament to what you mean to them. It is a deliberate decision to prioritize your company over their natural solitary instincts. This quiet presence is their way of standing guard over the relationship, waiting patiently for the moment when the air clears and the connection is fully restored. It is a powerful gesture that shows they value your presence more than their own independence.